Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the New York Jets and the New York Giants, and it's coming up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the New York Jets and the New York Giants. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him.
Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Malachi Corley, the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 6th overall pick in 2019, one of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Gives to Singletary from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Singletary again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
3rd and short, he's taking the option right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Oh, they're going option to the left side on 2nd. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll try it now with Singletary. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Out of his end zone, Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Corley. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Off play action, Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Pickup of 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They just get the play off. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he throws deep across the field, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hall. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Jets pull out in front further, 13-zip. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Second down run by Singletary. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give up the gut to Singletary. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Now stick with Singletary. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds his target, Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. It's Singletary off the option. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. We are at the 2-minute warning. The Giants facing a deficit near the break. All set up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Gets this to Johnson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, Jones to the air. Pass it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, he had the space from the defense.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
Have to review the play.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. 3rd and goal for Jones. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
The kick by Gonzalez is good, and that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jets getting one final go at it on offense here before halftime. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Rodgers throwing on third down. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. Has a hole left, room to run. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Zerline on now for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we have reached halftime in Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Quincy Williams making the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. They go play fake with Jones. Neighbors with a catch. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants make it an 11-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jets down receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. And that throw intended for Malachi Corley. And it's going to be 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw on 3rd down. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming right is Hall. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Play fake, it's Rodgers. And he scores, it's a New York touchdown! The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets push their lead to 18. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. On 1st down, this is Singletary. This is ahead for about 5. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Jones to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Play fake, Jones. He finds Neighbors right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Cut out left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. DJ Reed brings him down that time. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff running left. Here's Singletary. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Gano for the PAT. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a blocked extra point on the play.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown, and they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a first down. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. It's the Jets with it and in front, chasing their first title since Broadway Joe back in 1969. First and 10 from the 41. Rodgers will look to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes McKenzie. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now here comes the New York offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now, Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 3rd down, Jones to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Completed over the middle.
Hey, let's punch it in.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Robinson in motion right. Again, Jones to the air. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. This throw is cut. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Escapes out to... and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's Hall on the carry. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
The give on second to Hall. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. To throw is Rogers. Catch is made in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets go up by 19. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Jones on first down. Able to get it to Singletary. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing here, Jones. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jones. He connects downfield on 4. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. And like the Broadway Joe-led squad before him, this year's New York Jets are once again Super Bowl champions.
What's the deal, y'all? We're going to take it back to pop water for you. Let's go.
Every day, let's do what we do. Every day, let's go. Big night. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's get 7 this time.
Here's Commissioner Roger Goodell to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Jets, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.